Hi guys, so today we're going to talk a little bit about phones. A couple weeks ago in my lab we looked at texting abbreviations and different ways that people change their language use when they're using the internet and using their phones. So one thing that we talked about that hasn't really been studied too much is emoji. So there's been emoticons for a long time. So emoticons are like when you take the colon and the parentheses and you make a happy or a sad face or something like that. But emoji are a whole nother animal. There's a lot more of them, and they're a little more detailed. They're really versatile, but also there's a fixed set of them. People have tried to do things like translate Moby Dick into emoji, and it's kind of funny for the first page, but then when you try to actually read through the story, it gets really repetitive because they have to use a lot of little characters for each little concept. Not as versatile as an alphabet or a full-fledged language, but I think emoji are an important part of the way that we use language on the internet now. So one of the reasons that we use abbreviations and acronyms and that kind of thing is to shorten the length of our typing so that we can say things quickly and instantly, just like if we were speaking face to face. We don't have facial expression or tone of voice and that kind of thing in that quick text form. Now we can write that we can write out a long form letter or novel, has a lot of emotion in it, but that takes a lot more words and it's not as fast as just seeing it on somebody's face. And I think that's where emoji come in. It's not that we replace language with emoji, but that we're adding these facial expressions back into the text of our internet speak. So I think emoji are our way of adding in that non-verbal channel that we had to take out when we were trying to make an instantaneous communication through text. We lost facial expressions, we lost tone of voice, and to add that in, we've used emoticons, we used stuff like hashtags, different punctuation for different intonation, and I think emoji are part of that, are adding in more facial expressions, more nuance, and it's still quick and instant. It's not something that you have to read a whole paragraph to get the emotion. It's right there in the little picture. And we kind of agree on, well, that symbol means this emotion, that symbol means this feeling, just like we do with facial expression and tone of voice in face-to-face communication. So the reason I'm talking about this now is Oxford Dictionaries just announced their word of the year, and it is the tears of joy emoji. And some people are really upset. They're like, this isn't a word. And I kind of agree. It's not like a lexical word, but it is a symbol that we use to communicate a certain idea. And when we're doing that face-to-face, we do it with facial expression and intonation. Now that we've moved a lot of our lives into the textual digital medium of the internet, we need to bring that in, and I think emoji are a good way to do that. And thanks Oxford for getting people to have this kind of conversation. There we go, word of the year 2015. Alright, bye.